In this video, we're going to talk about burns and how best to treat a burns casualty. When you come across a burn, especially as a first aider, it can be a very distressing scene. Panic takes in. What do you do? How do you help? Like all emergencies, as a first aider, when you approach, danger is your utmost importance. You need to make sure that there is no danger and that you're going to be safe so that you're not the casualty. When you approach the patient, you're going to calmly ask the patient to move away from the burning source. If the patient's having difficulty moving away from the burning source, as long as it's safe to do so and you're not going to put yourself in harm's way, remove the patient from the burning source. In some cases, like fires or other burn cases, you may notice a few things on the patient, like smouldering clothes, smoke coming from the shoes. It's very important at the earliest opportunity, guys, if you can take the clothes off the patient and also the shoes. You've got to imagine that there's a thermal heat going on in the trousers and the shoes. We want to prevent any more burning to the patient. It's safe to take off the trousers and take off the shoes. Also to note, and it's very easily forgotten, is any jewellery. Necklaces, watches, earrings, rings, especially on the affected area of the body. Take them off at the earliest possibility. One, it's metal, it's going to attract the heat, it's going to become very, very hot. If the body starts to swell, it's going to restrict the body, it's going to be very, very tight and you're going to struggle taking off the jewellery, especially rings, at a later stage. Check your Dr. ABC. Make sure that the patient's as stable as they can be. It's very important to reassess the Dr. ABCs as much as you can. So when you get to the end, everything's okay. Start again, Dr. ABC. How do we treat the burn? So for any burn, safe to say, we use water. You can use any sources of water. You can use bottled water. You can get a basin of water, or you can use a tap. Or if your company is invested in a burn shower, then you can use a burn shower. Please note that any water you're using, make sure that it's clean and it's not contaminated, as we need to prevent infection. The gold standard of cooling down the patient's burn is between 15 to 20 minutes. We do this with cool water. We want to avoid having freezing temperatures, as this may cause hypothermia and can also damage the burn area of the skin. So please make sure you check the water to make sure it's cool as well. The only addition to running water is if it was a chemical on the body. Then you could cool the water or cool the injury with the cool water for up to an hour. It's important that we act fast. If we act fast, we can protect the patient's skin. But how do we protect the skin once we've washed it? Do we use bandages? Do we use towels? What can we use? The answer to this, guys, is cling film. Now, I'm not saying wrap the arm in cling film. I'm not saying that at all. What we need to do is nice thin layers of cling film, just over the top and over the bottom. The reason why we use cling film is that we want to protect the actual burn from infection. We want it to be gentle on the skin. You've got to remember that the skin is going to be very, very delicate and we don't want it to rip up. So we're just going to layer the cling film on top. The reason why we don't use bandages is, you've probably guessed it already. Number one, we can't always guarantee that there's no debris or dust or anything that can get into the actual wound itself, causing an infection. But more importantly, once you've wrapped the bandage around, it's going to stick to the wound, stick to the burn. So when you start to take off the dressing, it may well take layers of the skin, causing a lot of pain, a lot of damage to the actual layers of the skin. So please, whatever you do, don't use bandages.